name's Leanne Henwood-Adam, and I'm the fitness coordinator here at the North Campus of Humber College.
Okay, perfect. So my first question is, I'm just curious, do you think that more males work out at the Humber gym than females, or is it about the same?
Probably more males than females. Depends on, I think within the gym itself there's more males. Within the fitness classes there's more females.
Who do you think populates the weight room more?
More guys in the weight room for sure.
I know that when I go to the gym, I come to this gym often, and I don't really like going into the weight room because I know that there are so many different guys there.
Yes.
What do you think is different from guys going to the gym versus girls going to the gym? What do you think, are their goals different, do you think?
I think, yeah, they're always different, and especially here at a college/university environment, there's a lot of different goals there. So we get, I think a lot of the guys tend to be looking for size. They want to develop those big muscles. They want to have the six-pack and the biceps and the pec muscles that, they see on TV or in ads for types of, that type of thing. Not that women don't, some women do want to have that as well, but I find that women tend to want to come out more for health reasons. They do want to be fit, they want to maybe lose a few pounds, but it's more for, it's a little bit different. You do get the women that want to build the muscles as well, but I don't think they're the majority of the women that come here.
Okay. On that note then, why do you think males feel pressure to get that toned body that they see on TV? Why do you think there's that pressure there?
I think part of it is just, it's the media. It's the same as women when you see, like women see the models and the magazines with all pictures of, what these women look like, and so you're trying to attain that. I think it's become similar for the guys in that they want to have that look as well. They see people that are well-known athletes or well-known actors or, well-known for something. And they look at these people and they say, wow, like that guy's got really chiseled abs, or, their pecs are really amazing, or they have really amazing arms or shoulders, whatever it is. And they decide that they'd like to do it as well. I think a lot of it can be a testosterone thing, and it's sort of like, if I do this and if I look this way, then that makes me more attractive to women, it makes me more macho, it makes me look good in front of the guys as well as the girls.
Well, on that note then, how do you feel about the fact that about 10% of the people who have eating disorders are actually male?
I'm not surprised at all. For that very reason, just because there is such pressure for them to look a certain way. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
On that note also, a lot of the people who have eating disorders that are male, they are stereotyped as being gay because, obviously eating disorders are their mental disorder, and most of the time all the media talks about are females who have eating disorders, or
right.
All these support systems for females, so
right.
Forget about the guys who are suffering. So how does it make you feel when, the fact that people are going around potentially saying, this so-and-so has an eating disorder, he could potentially be gay, associating the two together? How does that make you feel?
I think that's kind of odd that people would associate them. I mean, I can understand a little bit about why they could be thinking that way, but I think it's not fair for people. And I think they tend to think that way because they think that men are not supposed to have those kind of weaknesses, and that's what society looks at, that an eating disorder as a weakness, even though it isn't a weakness. It's so much more than that, and people don't understand that. So because they think of an eating disorder as a weakness, and men are typically looked at as supposed to be strong, it's like the idea of men shouldn't cry, and men shouldn't show like sympathy and empathy and all that kind of stuff. It's sort of a preconceived idea of what men are all about. And so I just think it's sort of society's way again of trying to put a label on something to try to explain it and make it fit into their world of what they understand. And I think it's really unfair because it means that there are guys out there that are suffering in silence because they're too scared to open up about what's really going on.
So then, how should society better their understanding of the pressures that everybody has to go through to feel comfortable with themselves? How should we try to better understand them so that men can openly discuss the issues that they are experiencing as well?
I think we have to get rid of that stereotype somehow of that, the man has to be this big macho guy that doesn't cry and doesn't have any sort of weaknesses at all, and at all costs keeps everything enclosed inside them. I think men have to learn how to open up a little bit more with that kind of thing. and I need to, they need to, I think a big part of it is getting media to change the way that they're doing things. Media has to stop portraying men and women looking a specific way, and we have to portray that everybody looks different. We have to stop airbrushing, and we just have to realize that everybody doesn't look that way. There's no, I mean, those people you see in the magazines or on TV, they don't even look that way, because everything's airbrushed to make it look that much more perfect. And that just creates this problem where men and women have this issue now where they have to try to live up to a standard that is unattainable. And so it's across the board that way, and I think the media plays a big role in it, unfortunately, with the airbrushing of people to try to make everybody look so good. And I think it's starting. People are starting to change. There's a lot of campaigns out there now where they're doing things for women like strong is the new sexy or the new skinny, and the Dove campaign for women where they use real women that are not super thin in their campaigns. And I think that's a beginning, but I think we have so much further to go with that.